Welcome. 2 Point Happy Hour starts now. I'm Rodney. Welcome again to another Thursday edition. Catching up with everybody. The original host is back today. Very happy about that. I just got off my job cleaning. So, yeah, I'm ready to go as soon as I make this drink. Let me get my co-host on. Welcome to another episode. 2 for 1 Happy Hour starts now. It's not the episode. It's 2 Point Happy Hour.
What's going on, me island Marcy?
Oh my God! Hold on. Let me support Bob's Burgers here. This is me now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be wearing this hat the entire episode. Why? Because I just got off a cruise ship.
Very cool.
Well, not just got off. I've been off for a while, but you know what I mean.
You know,
Set my
I'm
stuff
I'm
up
I'm
over
gonna
here.
before you tell me what you're drinking, I'm gonna do a little bit of product placement right now. This right here, well, obviously I got on my Gene Belcher shirt. This is one of the quotes he always says. But also too, I was gifted a Rick and Morty cup, which I love the show.
Nice.
And when the cup is wet, it turns purple.
Well, I guess
So,
that's kind of like how we like all of our stuff that gets wet. It changes colors because you just can't take it.
ew, wait a minute. I forgot something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. But
Yep.
I'm still put a little vodka in here, a couple of squeezes,
Oh.
and see how far this bad boy goes.
You got vodka, huh? Oh, well,
Oh yeah,
let me kind of show you what I'm sipping on tonight.
vodka in my Rick and Morty cup. What? Hey, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Alex?
Yeah.
Alex.
Let me kind of show you what I'm sipping on tonight. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Uh-huh. I picked this up from the grocery store. Yeah. Yeah, sure did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little more product placement. A little bit more product placement here. Before we get started.
One time for the white Hennessy.
Oh my God.
I've
had that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it really is. Do I have too many lights on? Hold on, let me adjust something here. You know, I've been tanning a lot, so that's why I look. Yeah, well, that's all right. All right. Anyway, yeah. So just got off the ship last Saturday.
Nice. Hold
on.
Look at how it goes up. Oh, I love this cup. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's good. Wait, one more little squeeze. One more squeeze. There we go. Vodka. There we go.
You get a little squeezer.
Somebody gonna get a squeeze for giving me this. Somebody getting a squeeze for giving me this. But cheers, man.
There we are.
To the end of the week.
Yep. Came back.
Oh,
look,
shit.
Sparkling. I got that glow from the cruise. There we go. Sipping on some Hennessy.
Hold on, man. Let me go grab. I forgot something. Let me grab my thing here. Taking a little tour. Well, no tour, but all right. Got it now.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. Yeah, we're gonna change it up. Bam. Here we go. Put a little tropicalness on there. You know what? I was on that ship. I was on fire. That's what it was.
What the hell?
That's all it was. Was on fire. You know, that's how we do it. Anyway,
these puns are horrible.
Two
you should. I wish we had somebody on so they could see that.
2 for 1 Happy Hour live. What's going on, everyone? We're back. Okay, let me stop that. All right. Okay, we're back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss.
Look at that. Look at how it goes up. Uh-oh. I lost him. Hold on. He'll be right back. Well, just look at the cup. Admire the Rick and Morty cup. Oh, I love this. Love it. And I love the drink. And I love my shirt. Gene Belcher. What happened to him? There he goes. Let's bring him back on. And bam. Showtime. Wait, what happened to him? There we go.
So, there we go. I don't know what I did. I did something anyway. It didn't like me. Whatever. Yeah, so back. Sipping on white Hennessy. And, you know, I don't even know who's their sponsor, if they even want to sponsor us. But anyway, let's get right into it. Happy to be back.
Well, you got a question already.
Saw the episode. Did you take care? No, I did not. I took I took some FDA regulated stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're back.
Yeah, what did you
Uh,
think about the episode?
yeah,
Shout
you
out
know,
to
Daryl, thanks for filling in. He actually
yeah, Daryl
did
did a
his
great
thing
job.
with
Cheers, Daryl, you did a great
holding
job.
it down for one episode. So it is what it is. But anyway, we're back for the 2-for-1 edition. Um, so let's get right into it. Yeah, went on a cruise. Had 3 stops during the cruise. Our first stop, we actually the ship, the cruise ship got hit by another boat in port. So yeah, our ship was damaged, and hey, it is what it
Damn,
is.
port.
Still sailed exactly one time for the port, and we still went ahead and did the docking and everything else. But anyway, we made it to Coco Cay. I sailed with Royal Caribbean and made it to the Bahamas, where you know 3 years ago when I went to Nassau, this I'm trying to get that glare off of it. This was $36 a bottle. 36. It is now
Wow.
$100 per bottle in Nassau. That is
Oh
ridiculous.
my
So I
God.
got this off the ship, which was much cheaper. So yeah, I mean, screw that. I'm not paying for that. No, not doing it.
Wow.
Not doing it.
You know what? Now I think about it, and when I went 3 years ago, they had it in the airport where Trinidad was, and it was like 30 something dollars. And I was like, oh no, I'm not paying that.
That
Jeez, I
that's
should
absolutely
have.
it. At the time, it was about 50, and when I found it for 36, I was like, "Give me 2 bottles."
Yeah,
Um,
I should have. I shouldn't have.
this
I should have
time,
actually.
I bought 3. It was like $80 on the ship. It was $100 in port. I said, I'm not paying $100 when I can get on the ship. No, no way. But had a great time cruising this back, people. The ship was not. Well, I'll say this: the ship was not packed in the sense of it was fully packed because they blocked off 2 levels of the 2 decks of the ship. So if in case you got COVID during the cruise, they would move you down to that area and you'd be quarantined for the rest of the time.
Pretty
So
smart.
it was hey Kendra, yep, glad to be back. So it was yeah, so it was full in the sense of it was about 80% full. So, full but not full. And yeah,
Well,
a
that's
lot
good
of
for like
lot
the
of
lines and
activities.
stuff, though.
You know what? Believe it or not, it was not that packed as far as lines. Um, all the shows, I mean, you were able to get in no problem. I think the Flow Rider, which I did not get a chance to do this time, was probably the most thing that was packed. I mean, that was the thing
Wait,
that
the
was like,
rapper? He had a
uh,
concert?
no, not Flow Rider, but Flow Rider. It's a
What's the
surf
difference?
simulator. Surf
Oh,
simulator.
wait, what? Oh,
Yeah, where you can like
well,
boogie board, stand up surf on the surfing board and everything on the back of the ship. So
well,
they
now you
have
got me
certain
thinking.
times. Hmm.
You got me thinking it's a rapper a simulator now.
Could be.
Huh?
But yeah,
Damn.
there are certain times that beginners can go on. I did my pre stuff where you had to do like these exercise moves, put your leg back behind your neck, and so that you're
What?
flexible. And then we got a wristband, but I never had opportunity to get on it because it was either closed or I was busy doing something else. So next time I'll be able to do it. But yeah, cruising was fun. Their island, perfect day at Coco Cay. It usually has 2 ships there, about 10,000 people. There was
Well, wait for the stupid people. What is croquet?
perfect day at Coco Cay is their private island in the Bahamas. So
Oh,
basically, 2 ships normally dock there every day, and we found this out that 2 ships normally dock there every day. But because the winds were so high, one of the bigger Oasis class ships, which is like one of the largest ships on the earth, could not dock because it was just too windy, and we had the whole entire island to ourselves. So instead of
wow.
10,000 people being there, it was less than 3,000.
Well, what's on the island again?
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler. I've never been on a cruise, so I've never been on a cruise or the Bahamas. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
what's
a lot of
there?
the cruise lines, Norwegian, Disney, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, they all have a private island in the Bahamas where they either rent or own an island in the Bahamas, and then they staff people there, they house people there. The ships pull up, and you basically do whatever. It's like, being at a water park or your private beach or your own private beach. And I mean, and you just step off the ship. You can go back on the ship, you step off the ship, do whatever you want. I had a
Damn.
drink package. My drink package carried over to the island. So no matter what I wanted, free. And
Do you
so
tip?
no, because gratuities, you've already paid for gratuity. You've already paid for gratuity, even if you get the drink package. If you don't get the drink package, they automatically add gratuity in there. So there's no tipping unless you really want to tip somebody. But yeah, so each cruise ship will go to their private islands and do whatever it is they do there. And I mean, they leave at a certain time and go on about their business to the next island or go back to the port. But yeah, there's about 5 cruise lines that have private islands in the Bahamas where they either rent or own. Royal Caribbean has Perfect Day at Coco Cay, which is in the Bahamas, and then also Labadee, which is in Haiti. So I didn't get a chance to go to Labadee this time, but I went to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. But I heard Labadee is like one of the better islands that's owned by a cruise line.
And this is Haiti
Yeah,
that has that?
yeah, Haiti, yeah.
It was destroyed by the hurricanes or anything like that?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Wow.
Yep,
Man,
perfectly
I
fine.
did not know.
But yeah,
Wow.
had a great time. Ready for the next one. You need to go on one too. Like
I
Kendra said,
do.
you're
I
missing
do.
out. I mean, it's fun. I mean,
Oh,
it's a lot of stuff to do.
wow. Yeah, I didn't know. Well, what would you recommend for like first cruise though? Like a certain cruise line or certain days or what?
If for someone who's trying to go on, this is my 4th cruise. For someone who's trying to go on a cruise for the very first time, I'm more so thinking of, are you gonna like it, but will it be worth your money? So honestly, I would actually say go on Carnival for about 3 nights. 2 nights
Okay.
is a little bit too quick, but 3 nights, and then that will be the gauge on whether or not you really want to go on a cruise. And what I mean by that is, if you can handle a 3 night, because what if you go on 3 night cruise and you're so motion sickness you can't handle a 7 night? You see what I'm saying?
That's how I was gonna ask that because like, what if do you feel the
Oh,
boat move?
oh yeah, you feel it. you. The thing is, if you're out on the deck, like on the upper deck, and you're looking at the horizon, you'll be okay. If you're down below and you have no reference of where the horizon is, your equilibrium is shifting like this and you have nothing to look at. And that's when people get seasick. But as long as you take like medication, stuff like that, they got plenty of non-drowsy stuff out there, C-bands, things like that. You'll be okay. I took meds the entire time. I was all right. I felt the ship moving, but I was not seasick. Well, I was like, oh my God, Ralph, laughing at the ground, things like that. But yeah, I mean, it's
Hey,
something to see.
what's up, Brad? How you doing, Brad? We want you on the show, by the way. I'm gonna message you. Give me a thumbs up.
But yeah, I would say Carnival. Um, it does depend on how the water is, but it was choppy leaving Port Canaveral, leaving Perfect Day and Nassau. It was very rocky. I mean, that boat was moving. You can feel it, like seriously feel it.
Well,
You can see like the
well,
curtains
wait.
going like this.
Ooh,
Yeah, you could tell the ship was moving.
maybe that was just all the sex that happens in the boat.
No, I'm pretty sure no
Oh,
one's stroking the same direction. Uh, Kendra, I said what's up. I don't know about him, but anyway, yeah, I would say Carnival because it's cheap. You get to experience Carnival's more
oh,
like a
sorry,
party boat.
sorry, Kendra.
A party boat. Royal Caribbean is a step up, and it's more. I want to say more luxurious slash family friendly. And then you get into Disney, where it's more family friendly and geared toward kids.
Well,
And it's very expensive.
how many are they? Are there? Because you have I know you have
Cruise
Royal Caribbean, you
lines?
have Caribbean. Yeah.
Oh God, probably 8 or 10. I mean, the major ones are going to be Disney, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian Cruise Line. And then you have the spin-off cruise lines that are affiliated with these companies like Princess, MSC. You have Celebrity, Virgin Cruise Line. Oh, you might want to go on a Virgin Cruise Line. Go look that up later, and
Hey, wait a minute.
you'll
Are
find
this
out why.
sexual? Is that sexual?
There's a lot of it going on the ship. Virgin Cruise Line,
Oh,
yeah, it's more. Virgin Cruise Line is no kids allowed, and they say it's like a swingers cruise.
oh God.
Yeah,
I get enough of that in Tampa.
yeah. But yeah, I would say about 8 or 10 cruise lines that are out there, and then you have the ones that are kind of like, yeah, I really wouldn't go on it, and it is more exclusive, more private. But I would say 10. The major ones are probably four major
Well,
cruise lines.
which cruise line is like the soul plane of cruise line?
Black owned.
I didn't want to say black on, more like
I mean, like they sealed the hull up with duct tape.
yeah.
Um, that's kind of hard. I'd probably say Carnival.
Oh, don't say that. Really?
Probably say. I mean, it's a cheap cruise line. Just hey, I got the hat coming back from the cruise, my Paradise hat. Yeah, I mean, it's a cheaper cruise line. I mean, the rooms, unless you're on a newer ship, like they got a roller coaster on their largest ship. I mean, come on now, really, a roller coaster.
Wow.
But if you're like an older ship, you'll see the rust stains. You'll see like torn linen and all that stuff. I mean, it's really like low budget.
Hmm.
Love Disney.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, they're expensive though. Disney is very expensive.
I
A
couldn't do that
three-night
Disney.
cruise
Like,
is like $3,500.
dude, what can a child do on a cruise anyway? Like, it just sounds, I don't know. That'd be annoying to me.
They got the whole kids club thing that they go to and activities and see the characters. Dude, you can be walking late at night after dinner, like, yeah, let me go explore the ship on Disney, and all of a sudden, like, 5 stormtroopers come walking past you with guns, and they're like, oh, that was different. And it just catches you off guard, stuff like that.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, then you'll
Damn,
have
dude.
pop-ups. You'll have
Hold
Goofy
on.
sleepwalking through the hallways. I mean,
Okay, that might be kind of cool. Now, Brad said they did Carnival and the boat engine stalled twice. Soul
wow.
plane.
What did I just say? I just told you Carnival is a cheaper cruise line. Yeah, Kids Club
I
is
see that's the
expensive,
thing.
but I mean, yeah, it's
I don't.
basically a sitter at sea. Yeah.
I just get a regular sitter. I'm not gonna take the damn kid and have somebody sit him for that amount of money when I can just, hey, auntie so and so here, watch this kid, watch this kid.
But then you got to pay for the auntie to be on the boat.
That'd be a
Yeah,
Christmas.
towed to port. Yeah, yeah. That's a soul plane voyage right
Damn,
there. Soul boat.
soul boat.
So
Copyrighted soul boat.
exactly. So I mean, the hardest thing about any cruise though is returning from a vacation, and you're like, you gotta go to work the next day or Monday. And I returned on Saturday, had to go to work on Monday, and it's like, man, I really don't wanna, because it depends on how much the boat is rocking. You'll be off land, and no matter what you're doing, the rocking for
You're doing
me,
that?
oh, in my head, the rocking stopped 2 days ago. By
Wow.
by
Because
Tuesday, it stopped rocking. But yeah, in my head, no matter what I did, like I get up real fast like this, and I just keep going because I'm like the equilibrium's off.
okay, I'm glad you said that. I thought you were trying to do some really horrible Stevie Wonder impersonation. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
No, yeah, you'll in your mind, everything is like moving like this, and you're
Mm-mm.
constantly just yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is fun. It's great for the kids to go on. The adults, there's an adult section on any cruise ship where there's no kids allowed. The drinks are great. I had drink. I'm gonna tell you right now, I probably had about whew, 10 to 14 drinks a day. And with the drink
Whoa.
pack, and that's alcohol, but when the drink, they're really light. They're weak. But
Okay, I was gonna say.
with the drink package, I can get like Red Bull, specialty coffee, soda, any and everything, wine for dinner, whatever. Alcohol, I had my 3 bartenders that I always went to. Shout out to Claudia, Edgar, and Frankie. Had my 3 bartenders I went to, and they hooked me up every time I came to. Yo, Jeremiah, hey, what's up, man? What, same thing? Yeah, Patron and Cranberry. Got you right here. I
Good
never
Lord.
had to say anything. I never had to say anything. I never had to say anything. But yeah,
Oh my God.
they were real cool. Um, but yeah, returning after a cruise or any vacation, man. I mean, that's the hardest part is you have to get back readjusted and acclimated to the day-to-day activity. And um, I kind of got that way yesterday where I was kind of like, okay, I'm back in the swing of things. Let me get back to work, even though I started working on Monday. And, it is what it is. Oh, dang. I just noticed something too. You said season 1, episode 10. Huh, messed up.
Oh
Um,
shit! I swear I put 2.
anyway,
Ah,
actually
I'll change it.
12 drinks was actually enough given what I paid per day for the drink package. And, tipping was already included. 18% was already included.
But
But
that's what I mean though. Like you have all those drinks, and then your kid comes over like, "Daddy, Daddy's like, oh God, you're here." I don't want to. If I'm
nope,
having drinks,
they ain't do none of that.
stiff arming.
None of that.
Really?
I was like, hey, kids club, what time do I need to pick them up? 10 p.m. See ya.
Mm-mm.
I was gone.
That's when it goes down at 10 o'clock.
I was
Uh-uh.
gone. I was gone. And then if you want to like let them stay like a couple hours extra, you just had to pay for it. That's all. But yeah, had a lot of fun. But yeah, returning back from work for a vacation. What do you do when you're off? I know you've been out of town, Vegas, and a couple islands in the Caribbean. I mean, what is
Yeah.
some of your like back to reality um, tasks that you do? Like, what's some of the things that you do?
Oh, that's easy. I sit down and look at my bank account, and I realize how much I spent. Like I set a budget, and I'm like, okay, I spent that much.
Yeah,
I just have to sit in for a couple of weekends, or whatever. But no, I see what you mean. I know what you mean. Like I look at the bank account. I go through my pictures a lot when I come back. I look at the pictures and stuff that I took. And this is back when I used to post a lot. So I sometimes would like look at the pictures and be like, oh man, it's a good one. I remember this time. I remember this. Or all those pictures have memories behind them. So I
yeah.
like that. I know for one of ours when we were in Trinidad, we walked to this.
Oh
By the
yeah,
way, Trinidad is not as
Trinidad.
dangerous. Yeah,
Yeah,
Trinidad is
yeah,
not
yeah.
as
I remember you
dangerous as
told me
you
about
think it
that.
is. It's not as dangerous as you think it is. It maybe like a few blocks had like some weird hookers,
Yeah,
but it's not really that bad. Anyways,
yeah.
we
Didn't
went
you
to
take
this.
them back to the room? I thought you did.
Wait, what now?
Huh? What? Oh, nothing. Hey, Sarkarigan said Rodney in Vegas has to be lit. Yes, it is.
Oh,
Shout
it was
out to
great.
Sarkarigan, SMG. Check every one of them out. Go visit the website. There's about 17 podcasts on there. We're one of them.
You
And
said 70. I said 70.
where did you get 70 from? Anyway,
I don't know.
go check them out. I mean, hey, we're here to stay. But yeah, Rodney in Vegas and Trinidad. I thought there was like I thought you said it was like a chick there that you brought back, or no, you didn't bring back, but she was in wherever she was or something. You was like, you gonna see. I thought she was like a bartender. She worked somewhere. I thought
In
that's what you
Trinidad
said
or Vegas?
in Trinidad.
Oh
You
yeah.
remember?
Oh, I
Yeah,
lost
yeah,
contact with her.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I
I
lost
remember.
contact with
Yep,
her.
I remember she worked somewhere.
Uh, yeah, she was a bartender.
Yep,
God.
that's who. Yep,
Yeah.
I remember. And you showed me a picture. I was like, not bad. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I remember her. Yeah. Damn. I think she really wanted to come visit, but I think she was looking for a way to get to America, and that way is
And
not through me.
you could have been that way, sir. I'm just saying.
No, that
Our job on this channel is to help the people of the world, and you failed that assignment. That's what I'm saying.
I did. I was not ready for that because then I know she had multiple kids too, and I was like, okay, she's gonna come over
Oh,
here
I
and
do
then try to
remember
move
that.
the kids here,
Yeah, I do remember
and
that.
I was like,
Wait,
nope,
stop
nope.
snitching. Nah, it ain't no snitching. Hey, you know what? Hey, Sarkarians, just take a look at that. Maybe it'll change your mind. Yeah, just take a look at that. Anyway, um,
No, Vegas is great though, man. Vegas,
yeah,
a lot of people say Vegas is crazy, but really Vegas is what you make it. I've had people who've gone to Vegas and they say it's super, super expensive. But for me and what we did was very moderate, very, very moderate. The second time, the first time it was a little pricey because we had this dude with all this VIP stuff and strippers and everything. And I learned my lesson about Vegas strippers, um, and everything. They would take your phone and put their number in the phone, and they're pretty much hookers as well. So, they're working overtime for the money. But Yeah, no. Yeah, no. But no, Vegas is great. A lot of stuff happened in Vegas, and I love it.
Yeah, I remember. What? No, that was Texas. I about to say, you went you went somewhere and
Texas,
got that hat.
yeah, that's where I got the hat from, and I almost fought some Mexican wrestlers. Yeah, I forgot about that. I need to get my luchador mask.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Wow.
definitely got to bring. I would like to bring one of my friends on to talk about that fight we almost had with those damn luchador, aka wrestlers from Mexico.
Yeah, I remember you told me about that. Um, I think you do need to bring them on so we can, hear about the experience. Um, wow. All right. Yeah. So today, switching it up, because I know you had some car trouble. I just did my oil
Ugh.
change right after work, right before the live. Did an oil change on my car. I told you they were very easy. I mean, did your car survive today's dilemma, or was it yesterday?
You know, after spending $900 on my car
Wow.
in two different shops, I am so scared to drive my car now. Cause like I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up anymore. And I just got the phone with my cousin, which is one of the reasons I was late. And he was like, "Man, you gotta be crazy, man. What you scared to drive that car for? You spent $900."
Wait a
I'm like,
minute.
"Yeah, but I don't want to mess it up."
Wait a minute. Is your cousin a pimp? Because he sounds like it.
A little bit. Not, he's not. Yeah, he might be pimping life, but not really pimping women. Yeah, no, but yeah, he's like, "Come on, man, you gotta drive that car now." I'm like, "I'm scared." So yeah. Oh, I don't think did I tell you a story about the apps and my car getting shut off?
No.
Dude, let me tell you this. Uh, so for some reason, I was reading an article Wednesday night, reading an article or whatever, and I'm on my phone, literally on my phone like this, and I'm getting ready to fall asleep, and somehow I fell asleep doing this, just out. And whatever I did, I must have clicked on the app and tried to buy it or whatever in Play Store. So the app cost like $4.99. Somehow I did it, and must have bought one or two things. I must have kept moving my hand on the app when I was on the app when I was asleep. Well, I woke up in the morning and Bank of America's like, "Hey, did you order all of this?" So somehow when I was asleep, I ordered like three different apps on the Play Store for $4.99 for $5, and then whatever else came with it for 99 cents. So I had 17 charges on my phone for 99 cents and three on my phone for $5.
Nice.
And Bank of America's like, "Hey, did you do all this at 1 o'clock in the morning?" I'm like, that wasn't me. And they're like, "Okay, not a problem. We'll just take all this stuff off. Well, you have the card?" I'm like, "Yep." And I'm like, "All right, well, we'll just go ahead and just we'll go ahead and send you a new card." I'm like, "Damn it!" So I'm cardless right now until I get my card back, until I get it in the mail, and everything
Wow.
went through my card electronically, and now I got to set up everything else again.
Wow.
So
So wait. So you paid for the car though, right?
what?
The car.
Oh, the card. Yeah, the card's done. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Because you said it was like
yeah.
$900. So.
No, thankfully, all this happened before I had to pay for the car. No, after I paid for the car.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, because you had a lot of work to get done, and I told you, man, hey, just go grab some tools. We got a place down here called Harbor Freight, cheap tools, do the stuff yourself. Like I said,
I'm gonna have to.
oil change. I picked up the oil, picked up the filter. It took me 25 minutes, and that was
And
me
and
talking to somebody at the
and see,
same time.
when you telling me that, I'm just literally sitting there thinking about my radiator that they put in, and 'cause I dropped off at 10 o'clock, and they called me like 10:45 and said, "Yeah, your radiator's busted. It's leaking." As soon as we opened it up, it started leaking, started spitting out everywhere. I'm like, "Oh man, we're gonna replace it." I bet what they did was, whoop, put another one in, probably for like 5 hours, and was like, "We're just gonna run this man's wallet up."
Yep, that's about
And
right.
like, and next thing you know, about 4:30, they're like, "Hey, come get your car." I'm like, "Okay."
It
So
takes
yeah, I
about
got it.
there's like a bug flying around in here. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour to replace a radiator. It's not that bad. It is not that
That makes me
hard.
mad. That makes me mad. I mean, it's just honestly, I guess everything just revolves around those damn expired cream of mushroom I kept trying to give out. Because like they were like, "Hey, when's the last time you had an oil change?" I'm like, I don't know. And I looked, man, I found my record June of last year.
Was it full
That,
synthetic?
yes.
I mean, yeah,
So
you don't drive
that's
much
not
though.
good.
No, no,
But
no,
not
no.
when you have a leak. Now we have a leak going on too. I had a leak.
But here's the thing:
So
you don't drive that much. You're not putting that many miles on a car. A
yeah.
full synthetic oil change, if you don't drive that many miles, I mean, can take you 7,000 to 10,000 miles. So if you don't
Okay.
drive that much, what you haven't been doing, I mean, other than the leak, there's really no problem.
And that thing was it was barely hanging on. And the same with my battery. My batteries they were like, yeah, your battery's 3 years old. I'm like, oh, is it?
I mean, batteries
So
last 3 years. I
they
mean,
said it's got
some last
it's
6.
low.
I think the last time I changed my battery out in my car was probably 6 years ago.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Don't don't fall for that. Yeah,
Well,
don't fall for that.
I'm glad you're saying this because I am a little nervous about going over to going to see my nephew in the other city for getting him ready for his prom on Saturday. So
Ooh, prom,
uh,
man.
yeah,
That's
senior prom.
I know, right? I know somebody else who also went to prom last week, up north. Oh, she had a great time. Went to her senior prom. Um, wow. How long have I been out of
Wait,
school?
what?
22 years. Yeah, it's been 22 years for me since my senior prom, and I honestly don't. Actually, I do remember a lot from prom. Um, as sad as it was, of course, I was a part of the group that was like, I'm gonna get this bug. Come here, come here. I was part of that group. Hold on, let me adjust the light here. Bam. Part of that group that didn't have a date for the prom, but I was like, hey, we're gonna everybody goes as everybody's date. We was one of those. But
Yeah, I'll part
the
of that
person
group too.
the person who I wanted to go with was going with somebody else. I was like, but anyway, yeah, we had a great time, and man, I rented a car. Well, my parents rented a car, and we went to an after party and everything else. It was nuts, but
Damn.
yeah,
I try to take out I try to be the big man and try and take out this 23-year-old who worked at my job. I try to invite her to
nice.
prom, and I remember like
Good
being nervous
stuff.
to ask her. Remember being nervous to asking her at the time, and I was like, "Excuse me," and I mean, literally was working the same time like, at the front desk, like, "What's up, Rodney? You want to go to prom with me? Sure." And I'm just like, "What, for real?" And as soon as she got a break, she's like, "Yeah, we can go to the prom. I'll go to prom with you, but I need my nails done. I need my hair done. You got to pay for the dress." Yeah, she's like, "You got to pay for the dress and either the dress or the shoes." No, she said the shoes. And I'm like, oh, I got the tickets. She's like, okay, just let me know.
Man, you know what? That is a great segue into my next topic, but we're gonna get there in a few minutes. We're gonna get there in a few minutes, but
So,
yeah, yeah.
so of course I told my mom this. I'm like, hey, because my mom was kind of
I know
like,
Miss Jerry didn't play that.
yeah, 'cause my mom was like, well, you got a date? Or, I'm like, well, I got somebody in mind. Of course, she's the whole Miss Jerry thing with the hand on the hip thing. Oh, who you taking? I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Get him, Miss Jerry.
um, I'm not taking this girl who works with me. Okay, but I'm like, she wants her hair done. I think she wants her nails done and she wants new shoes. And she looked at me and she's like, "You tell that heifer that she ain't getting none of that. We ain't got no money for that. You tell her that your mama said you can't take her and all you're gonna pay for the ticket." And I'm thinking to myself, I can't tell her that. I'm a grown ass man, so I thought. I can't tell her that. So needless to say, she did not go, and I did the same that you did and jumped in with other people.
Mama knows best.
Yeah, and I jumped in a limo and paid for a piece of that with other people. So
Nice.
yeah. I had a great time though. I had a great time.
Yeah, we had ours at it's called Everbank Stadium, but back then it was the stadium where the Jacksonville Jaguars played, and
Hmm,
it was in one of
nice.
their, like, I don't know what it was, but they had
Like a side room.
like a banquet hall or something where you had to go in a certain space and they rented it out. That's what we had it at. And yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, what now about going through college and going to clubs, we knew nothing back then about dancing, about having to.
Nope.
how to go to a party. Man, we knew nothing.
Nope.
And had we known back then what we knew now, or going through college at the time, yeah, it would have been something different. But yeah, we I didn't even go to yours, but I know we probably thought that we were doing something when people in college were like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost positive they thought that. Yeah. It
But
was
yeah,
it was bad.
that was interesting. But let's go back to that what you just said about the female. And I was watching a podcast earlier. This was it this week? Yeah, I think it was this week. Watching a podcast earlier this week, and in there, on there actively participating in the questions and everything. And on there, one of the questions was it was about guys and females dating and all that kind of stuff. And one of the females said, guys need to do better. And so I asked that question, and it looks like we have like a couple females on here. What does that mean to you when a guy when you hear a female say guys need to do better? I mean, what does that really mean? Pop it in the comment. And to you at your age right now, what does that really mean? Because I asked that question, and I got an answer, but it really did not explain what a guy needs to do better. Like a young guy, an old guy, a guy that's 40 something, a guy with a career. Like, what does that really mean? Providing for your family, your household, or your relationship, whatever. Okay, what if he does that? Does he still need to do better? So it was kind of confusing to me that that statement was made, but not really have a real explanation. And it could be said the same about females. You know, certain females need to do better. If the guy is doing all the work, putting in all the work. So what does that really mean to you all? See a couple people in here. Kendra, what do you think? What do you think that means in the world that you live in? A guy needs to do better. Or Emily, I see you in there hiding. Don't hide behind that tree.
That's a good question because I'm not sure. But I think it probably means something different when you get older than what
Okay.
than what it means at like 15 or 18. What did she say?
Kendra says stepping up to the plate and taking the lead role. So here was my rebuttal to the providing more statement. What if, just what if, make me feel safe? Got it. What if the male in the relationship hasn't been taught that? And the reason why I say that is, let's say that they don't have both of their parents. It's raised by a single mom, constantly working. There's no dad figure. There's no uncle figure and everything. What if he wasn't taught that? So how can he really do better if he wasn't really taught to do better? If he wasn't taught to do the basic things? And so I think that's where most of the guys, where most females are running into these struggles with, is they're like, oh man, he need to do better. I don't understand. He need to do better. Well, if he doesn't know, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what he doesn't know. So again, like, to be fair to the guy who really probably has not been taught that. I have both my parents in my life. Both my parents raised me. I mean, I know there's ways of seeking mentorship, but then you have to have that driving motivation to seek a mentor. What if you
Yeah.
don't have that driving motivation to go out and seek a mentor? And it's just the kid. So I mean, you can't really put it on a 16, 17-year-old at the time to go out and learn that. By the time you turn 18, 19, it's too late to have a mentor. I'm sorry. You're just a little bit too old at that point to have some kind of mentor in your life. But listen to a woman offering advice. You can listen to a woman, but to be honest with you, a guy's gonna learn from a guy, from a male, and he can't really he get well yeah, never too old to learn or grow up. I get that, but I think a guy is more going to be more responsive to another male rather than a female telling him what, because you don't have that male perspective. And that's what I was trying to get at with um, the the statement of he just needs to do better. Well, if he doesn't have that in his life, he's never been taught. then how can they really do better at that point?
I don't know. Emily said communication is a problem.
Yep.
And my thing is, what does that mean? Make me feel safe. Like, what does that mean? Make me feel safe? Because I mean, I'm not gonna, we're not gonna walk outside and be like, I got you, I got you. Nope, don't touch her, don't touch her. What does that mean?
Buy a gun. I don't know.
Make me feel safe. Like, how?
And I get it. It's all perspective. It's it's perspective on the female's part. It's perspective on the male's part. If a female needs to do better, I mean, yeah, it can go both ways. A guy's providing for his family, the female just sitting at home not doing anything. Well, maybe the female needs to do better. And I think we came to that conclusion during that talk. But I mean, I really didn't get a whole lot from that as far as conclusion wise from a guy needs to do better. But
Wait, she said trust
not being for the
communication.
streets.
What does that mean?
Kendra, I thought you liked the thug. I thought that's how you got down.
I thought so too.
Do not let Nature Boy offend your. What does that mean, Emily?
Damn it, that's a Ric Flair reference. What the hell?
I kind of. I didn't want to say it, but. Oh, in the sheets. Okay. Got it.
Wait, I forgot her whole statement then.
Yeah, it scrolled up.
Not being, what did you say?
I think she meant not being in the sheets.
Not being, trust communication, not being for the sheets. Not being in the sheet. What? So wait, safety in the sheets? See what she means? Oh, wait.
Thug in the sheets. You mean like choking you? I mean, come on.
I mean, that should be a safe word there. I see what you mean with that.
Exactly. Pineapples.
Oh, so she means safe, like, yeah, I get it, in bed.
Wait, what do you mean?
Not
washing your body? What was that?
I guess not, not having sex to everybody. Is what she's trying to say.
Oh, well, yeah. Defecating a woman in the sheets, then we're more likely to take care of you. Yeah. I don't think any guy will have a problem with taking care of a woman in the sheets, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, unless he's really not into you. Isn't that a movie? Or is that she's not into you? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, either way, it's not hard combo when typing. Oh, but some do.
Wait,
Really?
I missed one.
Huh. Go into detail about that.
Yeah.
But speaking of thug in the sheets, Johnny Depp is in a lawsuit right now, or a defamation case for I know, right? Captain Jack Sparrow, about physical abuse and choking his wife.
Wait, speaking of choking, she says some men are selfish in bed. Selfish how?
Yeah, go into detail. Yeah, how selfish?
Selfish how? Like, I don't know. And also, too, my thing is, with the whole Nature Boy thing, if Ric Flair actually said something, about the guy or woman, it's definitely a borderline joke. He's not going to just insult his fans like that unless you were rude to him. So I think that's a judgment call. Yeah, I think it's a judgment call. Like, if he saw someone's son and was like, you're like, oh my God, you're Ric Flair. And he's like, how do you know shrimp? I mean, you're not going to like, be like, hey, that's my son, don't talk to him like that. You're just kind of going to judge the situation. Like, is he kidding around? Let's see what happens next. That kind of thing. You can't just jump up and attack everybody now. Is that what we're talking about with safety?
So Kendra
Or what did
said
she
only
say?
worried about themselves versus others finishing and hey going to sleep, rolling over.
That sounds pretty good. What does this one say?
Oh wow. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
If you're looking for lube, wow.
That's true.
Yeah, but what if the lube just helps? What if you don't need the lube, but the lube just helps you like, whoop, get in there? I mean, there is stimulation, there is good foreplay, but I mean, what if you're just used to the lube, where it's just a natural thing? Okay, condoms, lube. What if it's just that?
I see your point though. I mean, you shouldn't need it. I mean, there's people out there that'll just. I mean, they're like Niagara Falls. I think you know one of them. But I mean, yeah, it just it is what it is, and yeah, it's like a slippery slope with that one. Let's see here. Oh, the other people problem. That's the other people. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but then also too, also she's talking about lube. If you're doing anal, lube is necessary. So what are we talking about here? I don't know what that means.
Hmm. Sounds like Kendra does not go that route because she says she can only speak for herself. Well, in
What does
other
that mean?
news, in other news, going back to Johnny Depp. So,
Yeah.
you know, in other news, Johnny Depp, poor thing, poor little tink tink, going through a lawsuit right now. I think he's probably gonna win it because he's Johnny Depp. But yeah, the psychologist for or that sits that's on Johnny Depp's side or team basically destroyed the prosecution within the last few days with
Well,
the
what do you
type of
say? Because
questioning.
okay, because I was gonna say the last part I heard was about how she got an Aquaman.
Wait, what?
The last part I heard of the court of the case was he said something about how I guess how his texts were being misinterpreted when he was just talking, like what we do, just talking. And now that they have them, they're taking them out of context. And then it has pretty much. I think he said has she. He was complaining about, look, we had a deal, it was supposed to meet up and do something, and she canceled to go meet with a producer. And he said, how do you think she got Aquaman? It's because she went to that meeting instead of meeting with him.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be he said, she said, and who has the better witnesses. I think Johnny Depp's friend that he housed in one of his homes or his properties that he owned, the psychologist. Um, I mean, yeah, it depends on who you have on your side. And I haven't really seen anybody that's on her side. Even the cop who showed up to one of the calls said that she did not see any physical violence against I forgot her Miss Heard, Amber Heard. And
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like, at what point do you say, you know what, might give up, might give up. I don't have a case. I mean, at what point you like, you know what, we're just wasting everybody's time because I mean, Johnny Depp's a great actor. He can get
I
on the
like him.
stand. I mean, even though he said that majority of his movies he has not even seen in a movie theater or at all.
Oh
But
wow, he said that.
yeah, he said he does his work, moves on to the next project, whatever. So for Pirates of the Caribbean, he has not seen the majority of them at all.
Wow.
At all. And he said it on the stand. I think someone confirmed that he did not see the majority of them because he said his work is his work. He does his work and he moves on to the next project. He has other things
Even
that he does, a band and everything else. Yeah,
even the crimes against not Gryffindor,
yeah,
Griswold.
yeah. I know which one you're talking
What?
about. Yeah, he has not seen them.
I
So,
liked him in that.
but I'm gonna fly. Um, if you look at that fly is like ruthless. What's going on here? If you look at like Samuel L. Jackson, I don't think he watches his work. Samuel doesn't.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean he watches a few, but it's kind of like he's not sitting there looking at his stuff and critiquing it or anything like that. So um,
I guess I guess it's kind of crazy because how do you like get interviewed? Like how do you sit down on a couch and not a casting couch, but how do you sit down on a couch and get interviewed for those?
well, thank God it's not a casting couch and that brown leather couch. But yeah, I mean I think if you're in it and you've committed to the character for 3 or 4 months, then you know that you don't need to see the movie to explain something in a expose or some kind of interview regarding the movie because you've played that character. There's what do you call it? Method actors who live the character for months and then they switch it off just like that, and then they go into the next character or the next movie that they're doing. So yeah, it's easy for someone kind of. I mean, we joke about it a lot, but your boy from Tropic Thunder, Robert Downey Jr., that played Osiris. I mean, in that movie, he was a method actor, and
Grindelwald.
yeah,
Sorry, I had to look it up. It was killing me. Crimes Against Grindelwald. Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
But he was a method actor in that movie. Now, of course, it was a movie, but he kind of stayed in the character in blackface the entire time as Osiris, whatever his name was. And this fly is like really, he's flying into my lights and everything else. But in the movie he had an Australian accent, but in outside the movie it was like Australian accent, but in the movie he was like in blackface and doing his thing. So I guess it depends on the type of movie, the type of actor that you are, whether or not how far you get into that type of movie to say, you know what, I'm into myself. Yes, I watch all my movies, or you know what, I just do my thing, move on to the next thing so I can get paid.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Jonathan? Hey, Jonathan, you're still on. Let me see if you still are. No, he hopped back off. We're
What?
gonna bring him back on probably the next couple of weeks. I'm trying to get him on so we can talk about NFTs and cryptocurrency because of what happened with Elon Musk buying
Yeah.
Twitter, 44 billion.
And
Wow,
and we got a yes from Brad, the life coach. That'll be interesting.
nice.
He's a nice guy.
But yeah, I think Johnny Depp's gonna win. He just has too many people in his corner, too much going on for him. Where I mean, it's a no-brainer. Yeah, it really is a
But what
no-brainer.
do, but what do you think is going to happen to either one if one or the other loses? Is it going to really mess their careers up? You know, I mean, who has more to
No,
lose here?
no. Amber has more to lose. Johnny Depp's going to get a job. I mean, even though they said that the Pirates of the Caribbean kicked him off of the sixth
Yeah.
film, he can easily get role. He can easily get
Well,
work. I mean,
he should have been
he's
though. I
talented.
mean, he should have been. Well, he had been in five of them. Come on, or
Well,
four of them.
outside of it being an old role, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
how many of the Fast and the Furious actors are still there from the original? That's been in every
one,
single movie.
one, maybe two. Vin Diesel, and then oh no, he wasn't in
Nope,
Tokyo Drift.
he wasn't in every
Yeah,
single
you're
movie yet.
right.
How many's been in every
And the
single
girl
movie?
wasn't either. No, yeah,
None of them.
even Michelle Rodriguez. Yeah, you're right.
Tokyo
You're right.
Drift, I think, was like the palate cleanser, and then we got kind of out of hand
Oh,
with all of them.
yeah, yeah.
This fly is like suicidal.
Damn it.
Yeah, he's like flying in, like running into my lights and everything, as far as you can see it. Um. Anyway, yeah. Anything? What else she got? That's all I had.
Oh well, I was just talking about well, I mean, still talking about the. Well, I guess I had one, but it kind of relates to. You already dropped the man. I'll save it for next week. The man. Another question about men and women, but I'll save that for next week. I was gonna. I guess we can just end with this one though, if you want. I know we talked about prom and stuff like that, but I'm also going to my friend this weekend. I'm going to my friend's kid, and and one of the girls who was already on here, Alex, she said this earlier about, oh my God, you're so old. Because my friend, a good longtime friend of mine, his son is turning 21 this Saturday, and apparently I forgot that I told him 4 or 5 years ago to let me take him out for his first drink. He remembered that and hit me up last weekend. And I'm like, what? 21? I'm like, oh my God, he is turning 21. So when I happened to mention that to somebody, she was like laughing, like, oh my God, you're so old. Like, I know. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to his 21st along with his dad, and we'll give him his first drink, maybe a shot. But we'll be down at Ybor, just hanging out, and
Ooh, you gonna break them into Ebor? Oh my gosh! Wow.
yeah, even though we're going a little early for Ybor,
Okay.
but
That
I'm
don't
hoping
count.
well, no, it's 7:30. We're supposed to meet at 7:30. So I say early because his his kind, aka younger people, won't get there until about 10 or 11. I don't think he really wants that, but I want to get there before the crowds start hitting, so he can have some fun. Maybe like a free thing here. Coyote Ugly, I know they do certain things for birthday people, men and women. So maybe he'll do that. Join us to some fun. And plus, we don't know how he's gonna act off his first drink. That's another thing too. We don't know how he's
Yeah.
gonna act.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun. But
Well,
you got any 21 first time drinking 21 memories? I can't think of mine
um,
because
I think after the age of 21, I think that's like a milestone in any person's life, whether you drink or not, whether you plan on drinking or not. But
yeah,
I mean, I think the next milestone after turning 21 is you gotta get drunk. I mean, that's
yeah.
just that's just one of those things where it's kind of like it's like you gotta get sloshed and everything to where
I
you
just
now have that memory so you can pass that along to your kids or nieces,
yeah,
nephews of what not to do. Because if you don't, you really haven't lived, and trust me, you don't want to be drunk at the age of 42. Rodney Perry
yeah.
live. At what point,
Hey,
at the age of
RP.
21, Rodney Perry live, age of 21. Do you remember that far back when you first, turned 21, able to drink? I mean, I don't know if you drunk before that, but I mean, how was your experience with, with, indulging in the intoxicationness of alcohol? And I'm making a big assumption that you do drink, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you have to go through it to learn, live, say you did it, get the notches on your belt to where you can say,
Yeah,
you know what, I did that.
starting your limit too.
Yeah,
About what you're gonna drink.
yeah.
I
What are
know.
your
I think
flavors?
I think my friends. I came back from college and I think they took me to a really hood strip club for my 21st. And I mean, the girls had like bullet holes, like stab wounds and stuff across the stomach
Wait,
or on the
Perry's live?
boob and stuff. Well, not
Oh,
Tallahassee.
okay, okay,
This,
all right, cool, yeah, all right.
this
Just
was
checking.
down. This was down here, and they took me there, and got me a dance and everything, and just typical stuff. Got me a dance, and I threw a couple of ones out. I was so scared. I'm like, they asked me to throw the one. I'm like, I can, okay, and I literally just threw it like that. So, but but it was a great experience because like I think 4 or 5 people came out for it, and I don't know if I remember anything else about it, but it was a lot of fun. But I realized then I
Yeah.
enjoy celebrating other people's birthdays and 21st birthdays than mine. So
Wow. Let's see, Kendra, Jennifer, Emily. What do you remember about the
wait,
the
what about Rodney?
right? He's not on. But what do you remember about the transition into adulthood for real of turning 21? How did that reflect? How can you reflect back on that? And what would you tell someone who's turning 21 now? What would you tell them different? Because for a lot of us, that was like 18, 20 years ago. Ooh, that hurts. I just thought about that. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that
It's
hurts.
not worth. I'll wait. I'll wait.
I was get. Wait, what?
You say titty?
Is that what I think it says?
You said titty, right?
No, she said kitty.
Oh,
Pregnant by on my 21st.
what? No way. Where are you, Jennifer? No
Wow.
way.
Kendra was getting kitty, so she was skating across to the other side. Oh, Liddy. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm glad you clarified that because this was
I think
definitely
she
going to
means
be.
kitty.
I thought she meant kitty too, but
I
she
think she
said
means
Liddy.
kitty.
Yeah.
She might be, that's some bisexual talk. I think she meant kitty.
So
That's
glad you
okay.
clarified that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, we welcome all of our LGBTQ plus community on this
Yeah.
channel.
One of my exes
Uh,
just got married. She got married to a woman. Good for you. Shout out, Natalie. Good job.
yep, there we go. Autocorrect. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're
No.
gonna blame it on the iPhone. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Nah. I'm trying to think. I don't were you around for your 21st?
I hope
Okay,
so.
I'm
I'm
sorry. Let me
I'm
rephrase that.
40 now. I hope
No, I mean,
so.
were you around Tallahassee for your 21st?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. 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 I was around. Got drunk off 2 drinks for my 20. Whoa, you were a lightweight.
What did she say? Goddamn.
Wait. Then the budget in motel. Ooh, that's a story I need to hear about.
Yeah, I
Um.
like to hear that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I was in. Yeah, I was in Tallahassee 'cause my birthday is in October, so I definitely was in Tallahassee.
Wait,
And
Kendra said probably because you needed lube. She went there.
low
Wait,
blows.
she went there. They know how to treat a woman's body. What does that mean?
Low
I know the
blows.
lenient lube part. I mean, if you're doing anal, you need lube.
Yeah, you're gonna need a little squishing for the cushion. Let's see
Something. Oh, my
here.
worst joint is, yeah. You know, that's funny. Funny you say that, Jennifer, because like, Jennifer said that, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
because like, you know, you should know better in your late 30s, and you just it happens. It happens. You know, for some reason you think you can handle it, and then nope. So I understand. I understand. I
Uh-huh.
do understand. But no, okay. So October. So we probably did something on a budget for your 21st birthday, I believe.
I think we did. 21. I was out of the scholarship house. Yeah, I was out of the
Oh
scholarship
God, yeah.
house. Yep.
Well, we
And
probably did some at your apartment then.
yeah, yeah. I mean, probably went to some of the
Probably
watering
that
holes in Tallahassee.
probably that old man, that old club, old person's club. Like on a certain night that you can get
Not,
in.
I about to say no. I don't think we went to not period. I don't think we went to Top Flight because I think we did go there once, but not when I turned 21. I think we mostly frequented Top Flight when it was like the 25 and up crowd because we couldn't deal with the
Okay.
20. The Wednesday night crowd couldn't deal with that. Donated plasma and college alcohol. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, we've been there.
I don't think I donated plasma or sperm, but I mean, I get it.
Man,
Yep.
I
Top
donated.
Flight. T from Texas made some. Oh my God, dude! Liver killer drinks. Had the 4 for 1 before like what 10 or 11, and like me, you, and James would come back like holding drinks like this, like walking back to the table, and we was like, no, no ice, don't put no ice in it. We'll be set for the whole night.
What was wrong with us? Jesus, that's
I don't
horrible.
know. We were young and stupid, but
Very
yeah,
young and stupid.
yeah. T hooked us up. I wonder where she is right now.
Should like Jennifer said, probably pregnant. She's probably pregnant somewhere, even though she
Yeah.
was already 21, I'm sure.
I hope she was 21. She probably moved back to Texas. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm reliving my days now. Wait, what do you mean by that? Getting drunk?
Or
Yeah,
lube.
yeah,
Probably
probably
talking about
lube.
lube.
Yeah, probably lube. Yeah, I'll go with lube. Wow, reliving your
Oh,
days, getting drunk
ask
and lube.
Jennifer. Ask Jennifer. Youngish. What?
Wild and free. Ooh, okay, all right.
Okay. Ask Jennifer about the guys need to do better part. Jennifer, what does that mean to you? When
I
someone
thought Jennifer was
says,
on. Maybe
"Oh
not.
shit, is she on?"
No, I'm saying
I thought she was on.
I thought Jennifer was on for that conversation. But hey,
No, I didn't. I didn't
oh
think she
no, you know what?
was.
She wasn't on. She wasn't on. That's right.
All right, so Jennifer, what is this? What does this statement mean to you about guys need to do better? What does that mean to you? And we're talking about in with a woman.
Oh, she caught the end. Okay.
Young, edge, wild, and free. You can't do all that. You can't be young and wild and free, Kendra. There's
Nope.
there's 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 rules to that stuff.
So now Thomas, I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. Nope.
Damn it.
I think we were trying to do better. Not focus on the man doing better. I agree with that. Goes
Yeah,
both ways, two-way street.
yeah.
Yep, I agree with that.
But there are a lot. We that's how we started this conversation about women saying that guys need to do better, and we're kind of curious, what does that mean?
Exactly.
You know. But I guess she kind of answered it there. Wait, did I read it? Oh, she put two up here. Men play games because they're afraid of owning their own feelings. But oh, yeah, yeah, scared of owning their own. Yeah, I can see that. And too much to type. Damn it. There's a place to type it at. I think women are looking for more genuine men.
But see, the problem with that is they're probably not at a young age because they haven't found themselves. But then by the time you get older, they're probably getting tired of being screwed over. So they're like, you know what? Bump this. I'm gonna live my best life. Live my best life. And then let's see here. Maybe mean do better, genuine. And then yeah. Well,
So
yeah,
what she say?
I think the older you get, you'll probably get more transparent and mean what you say and say what you mean rather than being younger. Because I mean, at the age of 2025, I was like, I don't care. I was like little Duval, living my best life. And then let's
Yeah.
see here,
What?
because they chase. Wait, what?
They're chasing ass, not class. I understand what she's saying. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to say this word
yeah.
again. I think it's situational.
But
I think it's
I mean,
situational about the chasing ass.
but yeah, yeah, it is situational because um, class meaning class as in university or class as in classy female. Age bracket. And that's where Jennifer, that's where I think it really boiled down to is the age bracket. Because me hearing that a week ago, I was like, well, I'm 40. What do you mean men need to do better? Yeah, please explain that. What does that mean? Now, if I was 25, men need to do better, I'd be like, man, please, man, you don't know nothing about me. That's how I would have acted. But I
But
think
that's the thing. I
now,
think
I mean,
what she's talking about too is like, if what you were just saying about 25. Yeah, you might be able to skate away with that at 25, like acting like that. What does that mean? That kind of thing. But you should know better at over 40. But
right,
some guys
exactly.
don't know. Some guys are still stuck in their ways because they were married for so many years, and now they're free, and now they don't want to. They don't want to be genuine. They don't want to be. They don't want to do better.
Exactly. I'm
Or
living my
like
best life.
or like
Ain't going
Kendra
back and
said,
forth with
that
you.
they might be looking for more assy than classy. But at a certain point, it's easier to get assy than classy. It really is.
Yep.
I know people now who survived of that for years and years and years.
Yep.
I know a lot of them who've done that. So why spend the time to go for classy when you have a lot of assy that you can just rotate through? And that person lives in Texas.
But, so that's why I need a man who is honest and can communicate and lead a household. I'm pretty sure if you come to Orlando and you find any homeless guy, he can be honest, he can communicate, and I'm pretty sure he can lead a household because he has nowhere else to live. What
Lead a
is what you're
household.
looking for? Satisfy some men. Okay. Yeah.
So, okay, this adds into the question. Since you said leads a household, when is it weird that you live at home? Is that situation as well? And for how long should you live at home?
Like with mom and daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendra, Jennifer. Emily, whoever else.
You get a high, you get by a gold digger. Wait, what? You get got by a gold digger? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the case about getting got by a gold digger for looking for assy. What if that classy person one day you put all your money into and heart and soul into it, is like, you know what? It's not going to work for me.
Yep.
Then what? So then should they complain then? Should they complain then? Oh, get him, Jennifer. Come on. She got her own. Who got their own?
Wait, isn't that a Neil lyric?
Who's situational?
I mean, yeah, it is going to be situational, but and the situation is giving. I think that in this particular topic is given the age difference because whether it's a male or a female, you mature differently, slower, faster, depending on the gender. Anyway, your situation, how you grew up, you may have fell in love, early in life. You may have fell in love later in life, in high school, college. I mean, yeah, everything's going to be situational, but it could go both ways on whether it's the female versus the male. I mean, we've both been. Let me point. Bam. We've both been. Don't go anywhere. We've both been like cheated on or taken advantage of and everything. And what does that do to you? It's kind of like, well, bump that. The next woman I meet, that's what I'm gonna do to her. And now all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's like a revolving door. And then we become the ones that be like, oh, y'all men need to do better. But look at what the guy's gone through.
What did Jennifer say?
Finally, my age is pay for own home
Oh,
bills. Yeah, yeah, pay for it all.
so there's no age limit. There's no age at when it's acceptable for somebody to be at home with the parents or anything. And I asked this for a lot of different reasons. I know she's not on here, but I know somebody else who relied on their mom quite a bit, and it ruined their relationship because he really relied on mom and just couldn't seem to be out on his own to take care or be with his woman, and it really did ruin them.
Wait, you talking about Stephen Grant from Moon Knight? Just saying.
Don't ruin it. I got to watch that a little later.
Just saying. A man older than me stays with mom.
Yeah, I agree with Kendra on that one.
Well, yeah, I mean she's not well, so I mean that's I think that's different if you're taking care of your
Well,
mother than living with her, like writing your name on the orange juice or the milk, saying that that's yours and don't touch it.
because she's not well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Needing to stay home versus choosing to stay home.
yeah, yeah. I agree with what Kendra said too up here about you're not taking the time to heal. I think that's a lot of that's men and women anyways, because I don't think
Hmm.
people want to be alone or scared to be alone. And instead of them healing, they put a little small band-aid on whatever the scar is and they go back out there. When they go back out there, then they realize, oh my God, I'm not healed. And they either lash
Yep.
out, you shut down, you do something.
Name on the
You know,
OJ. Exactly.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it goes both ways, and that's kind of why I want to bring this to the table as far as like what does that really mean. And I'm glad we are able to like get down to it. It is situational at the end of the day. You can't make a broad
yeah.
statement like that saying men need to do better. Well, at what point? Today, tomorrow, at age 20, at age 30, at age 40, at age 50, living home with your
Well,
mother, not living home with your mother. At what point you need to do better?
well, then also too, if they need to do better, how long do you give them to do better?
That's true.
Like do you give them 4 days, 40 days, 40 nights, 6 months? And
Yep.
the same thing with living at home. How long do you give them and take that excuse about, well, I'm living at home to help out dad with X, Y, and Z. Even though they're healthy, I'm still living at home with X, Y, and Z
Yep.
for financial reasons. How
Do
long do you
you
give them?
do you wait for him to keel over and like, oh, your dad gone now? Okay, good. You need to do better. Or I mean, what's the turnaround?
Oh,
I don't know.
Jennifer backed out. She don't date. cutting people who never made them bleed. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Karen.
Let's see.
I still,
Karen's in here. Yes, please,
I still
Karen.
gotta set my appointment. I gotta set my
Karen,
appointment.
take those man hairs off of his man boobies, and please record
No,
it.
we're doing it. No,
Oh,
we're
you're doing
doing
it?
the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm letting it all grow.
Ooh, I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, and Karen, when you do that, just sneak a piece of like wax like right here on the left titty, on the left
Oh
nipple,
God.
and then just rip it
Uh,
off real quick, please. Ooh,
uh.
she's calling you out.
She
Right,
did. You know what?
right. Hold on. You need to do better.
Ah. Ooh. No, she
Oh
is.
man.
I saw one of her video, her stories where she like had put some of the I guess it was orange or honey or something on there, and
Mm-mm.
she showed the end result. It looked beautiful. It looked beautiful,
Nah,
but like
man. Mm-mm.
I kept thinking,
I
oh my
can't.
God.
I
I'm
can't
like,
do it.
at first I'm like, oh, I can't do my chest. And I'm like, oh, I can't do my armpit.
I can't do it.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Nah.
I will try.
I'm waiting on you. You let me know how it goes. Oh, there's that fly.
Wait, Jennifer said
Hi-ya.
it's hard. It's a hard life. Our relationships are hard people. Wait, what? Everything's hard. It's a hard life. Hard relationships are hard people are hard. It's just yucky out there.
Yep. It's a hard time life for us.
Well, I agree. It's a lot of conversation to have in layers, but Brad, the life coach, just reminded me that he needs to be on, and he just said yes with a black thumbs up for some reason. So we're gonna try. I'm gonna try and book him so we can rehash this conversation with an expert.
Yes,
You know.
exactly. And it is
So
past the top of the hour,
oh
going
shit.
into
Oh God,
the
it is.
half of the
Jesus
hour.
Christ.
Great conversation, though. Appreciate all of the feedback, comments, and commentary from our female. We're going to call you all co-hosts for the night, our female viewers, and appreciate the
We still
comment.
have giveaways too. We still we got to set up the giveaways too, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'll drop the bag on that one.
yeah. Well, that's okay because you can put that faggoty baby to bed. Anyway, we are going to head out because we are well past our time. I'm back. I got my little sword here from Jack Sparrow's Island. I don't know. I got it somewhere in the Bahamas. Anyway, got my hat on. Great to be back. You know what? It's great to have some time off. It's good to come back and connect with you all. 2-for-1 happy hour. 2-for-1 Thursdays. Wait, you choking over there? Please don't spit up. And we will be back next week with a guest. Please
Yeah.
come back, like, subscribe. Send this video to all your friends, family, all the guys who did you wrong, who need to do better.
YouTube.
Send it to them. YouTube, check us out. Sarcarigus Media Group, SMG. Check out the other podcasts on SMG, sarcarigusmediagroup.com. We will see you all next week for 2-for-1 Thursdays. Until then, we are gone.
Bye.